So, what's upsetting Richard?
Audiences cheering. I mean, that could be enough. But audiences cheering at the name of the town in which they reside. I just don't see why you need to emit that sound. I mean, you know, I'm from Ipswich, so obviously I can't emit joy. So it seems very strange to me. I've never understood it. You say Hull. It seems odd. I don't know what I'm meant to do with that information. Are you happy about Hull? You're happy. OK.
I think it's a form of missionary work, isn't it?
OK.
It's that man saying, you probably think it's terrible coming from Hull,
No,
but in fact
it's all right.
it's, hey...
OK.
I think that's he's selling Hull as a concept.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a long pitch for Hull. It makes me feel like everyone's been hypnotised. And someone said, when your town's name is mentioned, obviously, you'll have to go, hey! And someone's gone, and they've never been snapped back out of it.
OK, so, to Frankie.
Celebrity atheists. I am an atheist, but I don't like celebrity atheists. I was a very bad Catholic, unless you include my attitude to condoms, in which case I was an amazing Catholic. But I don't like the judgmental nature of celebrity atheists. I think some religions have done good things. The Quakers fought against the Vietnam War. Liberation theology in Central America, those people all got killed standing up for poor people. And what's the reward? To be looked down on by Ricky Gervais. I don't need Ricky Gervais to tell me that God doesn't exist when I watch Derek get recommissioned twice. I just sort of think, you know, we all need something to get through. You know, and why stand in judgment on what other people need? So Ricky Gervais or Richard Dawkins, whoever, they need retweets or whatever they need. and other people need different things. I just feel the whole thing's a bit religious. You know, so it's the idea of certainty to me is very religious. The idea of judgment is very religious. And it's blaming God, it's blaming religion. You know, they go, oh, religion causes violence. OK, some violence is caused by religion, some violence is caused by lager, some violence is caused by people cheating at pool. But at the moment when you go, I'm blaming that on God, that's like you don't get any mayonnaise in your chicken zinger and you blame it on Colonel Sanders.
I can sense Nicola here thinking, what's wrong with violence? Or what sort of people make Henning Vane angry?
Oh, dear God. Nah, come on, they're my lot. I can make fun about them. I suggest we abolish the monarchy because I feel, well, I feel so sorry for all the members of the royal family. Why? No, well, because, you know, life is about bettering yourself. Well, when you're born into the royal family, how are they going to better themselves? And here's everything. OK, then. So now we mentioned William and Harry born into a regular family. I mean, you could easily see Harry getting a job at a garage and William... I mean, who is to say William couldn't make it up into middle management in a recruitment company? Let's abolish the monarchy and give them an opportunity of upward social mobility.
As we all know, they are essentially German, the British monarchy.
Well, not all Germans are good people.
Even the Duke of Edinburgh, his family name is Schleswig-Holstein Sonderburg Glucksberg. Everybody's talking about pop music.
So have you met them? Any of them?
You would think they invite me round for tea, but no, I've never met them.
Because there
Have
is...
you, Michael?
Well, once or twice.
OK, what doesn't Lee like about television?
Top Gear. Let's put this to bed straight away. I'm speaking on behalf of everyone in the world when I say cars are boring. Full stop. They're not interesting. And even the producers, I think, of the show know that that's true because what they talk about is never the reality of cars, our world of cars. It's that fake reality of things like, today we're going to talk about off-road vehicles. Am I the only person in the world that's never driven off a road?
I've gone off, but in a normal car.
Yeah.
Not even I see those women, and
I'm
I
not
just
talking
swerve.
about your heavy drinking days, Ruby. I'm talking about... Yeah, it's the language. The language that doesn't have anything to do with my experience of driving, you know. You know, you'll hear them say things like, you know, if I talked about the new suspension on the Audi 6149, you'd say, but what about the torque? I don't know, I wouldn't.
Lee, can I just say...
I'd say, where's the cup holder? Because that's the only thing. If it's on the right, good design. If it's on the left, it's a bad design because I'm right-handed. That's it. Anything else?
I know nothing about cars at all. I drive a grey one. And I've never seen Top Gear because I have no interest in cars. Obviously, I haven't watched it. And so I watched a few episodes. I gotta say, I really liked it. It reminded me of... I played cricket once with Jeffrey Archer, and he was a really nice bloke. I was gutted. What do you drive, then?
Well, as it happens, I drive a 1966 Triumph TR4A IRS, but that's not the point. The point is... But it's not the point, is it? Because...
Oh, you know, that's not true, is it?
No, it is, yeah. But I'd like to point out, because I know nothing about cars, but it's an old 1960s classic car, and I love the look of it. It's a beautiful... I can definitely appreciate...
Oh, God, it's going on now.
I can appreciate the beauty of a car without wanting to see a programme about it.
Here's the thing. This is a picture of Jeremy Clarkson in a small car. Now, that's funny, isn't it?
I won't have a word said against this man. Once I had him on a talk show, and my husband said, whatever you do, don't ask him for a free car. Before he actually hit the leather. I said, Jeremy, can you fix me up with a free car? Anyway, he did about 10 years ago, and I've still been using his name.
He got you a free car?
He got me a deal. I can't say with who.
No.
But so I have to say Jaguar as much as I can.
But would you love it more if it did more classics?
Yeah, I would, because classics look nice. All modern cars look roughly the same, don't they? Roughly.
Oh, no,
think,
not
yes.
a Jaguar.
No, they...
Jaguar.
If you're going to promote them, at least learn to say it properly.
How am I saying
Jaguar, 3 syllables over here.
Yeah. You say...
You're saying Jaguar.
OK. I don't have time to say that, OK?
This is starting to look like a really bad episode of Top Gear.
I'll tell you what, if he gave her the glasses with that T-shirt, it'd be a really bad episode of Where's Wally?
What is winding up Diane?
Magicians. I think they're quite needy people, generally. Whenever I watch them, I'm never entertained.
That's quite a negative review.
Isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't. There was one that I went to a restaurant, and there was one that was going between the tables, between courses, and showing you a card trick. And then he'd finish the card trick, and he'd wait, and you can't just go. You've got to go. Oh, that was good. How did you do that? So you feel like they're getting more out of this than you are. I think it starts with parents giving kids magic sets. Because if you give a kid a magic set, that's like a starter kit for a psychopath, isn't it?
I never had a magic kit, I must admit. Is it a common gift for children?
For psychopaths, yeah.
OK.
It's so boring. It's like cups and balls. Who cares? Pulling flags out your sleeve. I just can't find any enthusiasm for it.
Right, well... I know Sean's been looking forward to this
Oh,
one.
yeah. Well, I'm definitely not going to win this, am I? football talk. And all the fools that write songs about it.
What don't you like about football talk?
Oh, come on, it's broken biscuits, it's gaga, it don't even make sense. Down the middle, Rooney, what? Oh. And then, Van Gogh. Did you watch the game? Oh, listen to it. They went down, they scored, they turned it off. It's just...
No, don't.
You know what? I walk away from him. Anything that... I got in a taxi, right, in Camden. I jumped in, the geezer goes, so where are we? I went, where are we? You're a taxi driver in Camden. No, in the league, Company Reds. I don't bleed now tonight. No, do I look like a football fan?
Well, hold on a minute.
Why not talk about science fiction movies or something? Or Clint Eastwood films, you know? Something right on.
Yeah. I must admit, I talk about both of those as
and
well.
And you write songs.
Yes.
About it.
Yeah, I know.
You never shut up about it, Frank.
You're going on a bit yourself.
James Bond.
Wow. Oh, go the crowd.
You see, people are going, ooh, like you don't all know that he's a terrible wazzock. James Bond has been a repetitive, ghastly bore for decades. He used to make bad jokes. Now he makes no jokes. He manages to combine, uniquely, I think, violence and sexism with a sort of weird camp fussiness about everything he eats and drinks and does. And yet, women are supposed to find him irresistible because he has special pens. He's clearly a terrible spy. I think it's in, is it The Spy Who Loved Me? There's one where he jumps over a cliff with a parachute featuring a giant Union flag, revealing that he's failed to grasp the basic principles of international espionage.
Yes.
30 years later, Skyfall, he can't even keep one old lady safe, which is not surprising, because his big escape plan is to get away from the helicopters by running across a pitch-black moor with a lantern.
Skyfall did sort of win me back a bit. I remember, you know when you see a film you really love, I walk back to the car. You know when you kind of do like your James Bond. And when I went up to the car, I got my dibber. And it was like it was some super gadget. I just went like, I had to open the car doors. And the lights came on in the car, and I could see the baby seat in the back. And it...
He takes up poker, which he never played in the books. Suddenly in Casino Royale, he comes in, the new one, as a poker player. He's terrible at poker. The art of reading people at poker is a very fine and nuanced ability to pick up, you know, the faintest change in someone's breathing, in the maths of their betting patterns. James Bond can't beat a man whose eyes bleed when he's bluffing.
I'll tell you what he plays. I think it's in Goldfinger. There's a tense scene. When Goldfinger says, "So, Mr. Bond, does he have a beard?"